I'm going to allow myself to give some conclusions because the conclusions that you have drawn, well, I will take clean notes and prepare a fresh document with those conclusions, and I will send that to you. It will only be a short document. It won't be many pages because there have been things that have been repeated, which is good because it means that you've received the message correctly. This meeting, this gathering has really been amazing. I didn't think it was going to be like that. I have to say, it felt like a bit of a hassle. I felt a bit bothered. I was a bit overwhelmed about organizing all of this. And on the other hand, I thought, well, the money that we're going to be spending on this event. But I'm here after the event. I'm feeling much more encouraged with a stronger spirituality after listening to everything that's been discussed. I'm really happy because we've come back to normality. We've been able to hug each other, see each other's faces in person without having to wear masks, to express ourselves as we are. And I think that this meeting, Renato, it's been really valuable, really valid. I don't know who said it, but but let's say we've woken up from lethargy, and we heard from the French group. Perhaps we were a little bit dormant, lethargic, because we have been stuck at home, scared for a long time, and this fear had dominated us. I would like to say thank you for all of your presentations. Everything we heard from you yesterday was great, really good. I've seen that you have continued to work. I'm very pleased to see that. I'm very pleased on behalf of the society and also on behalf of the poor. I would like to apologize because sometimes, well, it's like a Spanish singer says, well, he was described as the latest kind of minstrel. They call him a minstrel. It's Joaquin Sabin. And he says, because I say what I think without thinking about what I say, I've been given more than one kiss and also more than one slap. So I would just like to say that sometimes I say things which are not appropriate, such as when I mentioned about, well, tapping people on the bottom this morning or pushing them over. So there are some things I have said that I shouldn't have done. And I don't think I should say anything else right now. I don't need to. I'm astounded, impressed. As we would say in Spain, I love you all. Os quiero a todos. That's all.
Eu quero.
First of all, I would like to express my gratitude to God, first of all, to our Lord Jesus Christ, to Saint Vincent de Paul, to Blessed Frederick Ozanam, and to the 7 founders. I felt the 7 founders when I was here, talking to all of you. I felt them. They were with us. They were here with us. They know that formation and training is the basis, is the most important thing in our society. I would like to thank Marisa, to the whole Marisa's team. I would like to thank you, dear delegates, dear territorial delegates, thank you. Thank you. Training delegates, thank you, because you are the warriors of training. I would also like to thank Brother Juan Manuel Burgo Gomez, our dear President of the National Council of Spain, 3rd Vice President Deputy Vice President General with me. My right hand arm, my left arm, my head. He's everything. Juan Manuel is the person that supports us. He is the one who's always helping us. He has an inspiring view of what it means to be a Vincentian. It is great to be your friend, and it is great to be able to host this event here. It is great to be able to host something in Madrid, which is already a tradition. It's becoming a tradition to host a meeting here, to do at least the training workshops and the youth meetings in Salamanca. Spain, the Kingdom of Spain, this beautiful country, is becoming the capital of training and formation and the capital of Vincentian youth. I would like to thank the technical team, ASTI. Thank you to this dear company that's been with us now for over 2 years since the pandemic started. Thank you, and they will continue to be with us. I would also like to give my thanks, my warmest thanks, my hug, my love to interpreters. You know that I am a fan of interpreters. I love interpreters. You are, and you guarantee the quality of our events. So a big warm regards from me to all of you interpreters. I would also thank you. I would also like to thank this home, the home of the Siervas Seglares. The home of the Siervas Seglares. I would like to thank them, our sisters, because this is a great home. The rooms are great. The showers are big. And the food is really nice. And the environment is very homely, very cozy. And that really helps in the quality of our work and of our event. I loved it all. I've learned a lot from all of you. Don't tell me that the President General knows it all and that he's coming to teach. No, that's not true. The President General is a brother just like you are. I live learning. To whichever country I visit, any event I participate in, I learn. I learn and I learn a lot. And it's great. I mean, my book, my notepad is full of notes. I took note of several sentences. For instance, Francis says something beautiful. He said, when a conference dies, a little bit of this society dies with it. That was your sentence. I will never forget it. I took note of it. Something else I will not forget is that formation and training is the entry door. So training is the entry door to spirituality and to sanctity. That was by Marisa. I had never seen it that way. I had never imagined that training and formation was the door, the entry door to sanctity. I've been in Vincentian for 50 years and I never heard it before. I've heard it here for the first time. So God brought me from Brazil to here so that I could listen to that. I've learned a lot from you. The way in which you've talked today, the passion that you have shown, your love, how much love you have in each of your hearts. You, Vincentians, some of you speak more than others, but you all participated. You all have in your heart the DNA of St. Vincent de Paul. So we are incredibly happy to have people like you in these positions. Your conclusions were great. Your suggestions were excellent. We are taking note of absolutely everything. We want to finish our mandate with a universal program with new modules, with levels 1, 2, and 3. We will structure them better. We will improve them. And Marisa and myself, when we finish our mandate, we want to make sure that we leave training and formation as it should be. Will be wonderful. We'll have it all ready, all prepared, so that the next President General can find it well organized. Because I leave, but you stay. I leave the President General's chair, but you continue. You will continue. You will give continuity to this mission, to this noble and honest mission that formation and training is. And I finish my mandate, but you will go on. So I would just like to thank God. I would like to thank Marisa, Juanma, to all the team, to the communication department of the CGI, to the members of the staff. And I'd like to thank God, because God gave us the opportunity to be here. And for those who couldn't make it, 4 or 5 people, well, we will send them all the material, everything that happened here, because they've also suffered. Some of them were not able to get the visa, so they couldn't come. Renata from Brazil was not able to reach the airport, so she couldn't get on her plane. They wanted to be here. These people wanted to be here. So we're going to send them the summary and conclusions of our meetings so that they can also at least make the most of the joy that we had here. So that's all I wanted to say. I don't have any a formal speech. I wanted to talk from the heart, from the bottom of my heart. And that was all. Just a big round of applause to all of you, and a round of applause to all of you. Thank you.